welcome to the 4th Annual Long Beach International Film Festival. This is the official kickoff. This is the official kickoff for 4 days of films and events that will appeal to the industry and general public alike. Whether you're in the industry or just need an escape from life for a few hours, there's something for you at the Long Beach International Film Festival. Filmmakers from around the globe have made their way, or are currently making their way, to Long Island. They realize that we not only create the festival to exhibit the finest film, but that we create an environment where filmmakers can network with other filmmakers, distribution companies, sales agents, and more. A great landscape to cultivate future opportunities. Our desire to help, our desire to bring our community an event that inspires, invigorates, awakens, and awakens the creative mind would not be possible without our strong partnerships. And the backbone of our festival is our sponsors. From day one, Nassau County Executive Ed Mangano, Nassau County IDA, Jack Schneerman, and the City of Long Beach have been with us on this journey. We are proud to call them our founding sponsors. They have always believed in our mission because it's their mission as well. They understand the important cultural value of the festival, its impact and reverberation on our local economy, and equally the pure joy of cinema that introduces new perspectives from storytellers around the world. I can't think of two other people who have done more for their community and filmmakers than Ed and Jack. Ingrid and I thank you both tremendously.
He says we would have been divorced years ago, but we stay together for the kid. So we have amazing filmmakers flying in from all over the world to experience our beautiful beaches and our backdrops for future film projects. We're really becoming the Hollywood East here in Nassau County, and we're excited to show even more filmmakers the beautiful backdrops that we have here, and our great support from Nassau County Film Commission and Nassau County PD who close roads and get permits and really make it happen and make it very convenient for people to film here. Just recently the Allegria Hotel was used as a backdrop. It was a hotel in Dubai in the Blacklist. So Deborah does such a great job, and Mike and Vinny do such a great job in finding these locations. And I think the only thing, Deb, that we don't have is mountains, right? We don't have a... Yeah, that's why we have such great studios, Grumman and Gold Coast Studios, and wonderful tax incentives. So we're really proud that we're finally grown up and in the theaters. So we hope that you come out and support us, and we appreciate all of all of the support that we have here today. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to my friend, County Executive Ed Mangano.
Thank you, Ingrid. It's certainly a great day here at the legendary Garden City Hotel. It couldn't be a better spot than to announce the film festival. The Long Beach Film Festival in its 4th year is just doing such a great job. Let's hear it for Ingrid and Craig. They're doing wonderful work, and we're thrilled to join with you. I think Craig did a great job in encapsulating what the film festival is all about. So let me recognize my team, the people that work so hard to promote the film industry here. And of course we have Debbie Markovitz from our film office doing a great job. And certainly from the police department, which makes it welcoming for film crews to film here. Detective Sergeant Richard LeBron is with us. Rich, thank you for being here. Detective Vinny Garcia and Detective Mike Bisco. They do great work, and we're proud of our team. Back in 1997, I formed the Film Commission because I believe that the former defense facilities located at Grumman held some buildings that really lent themselves to become studios. We stand here today. We have 2 competing companies, over 12 studios filming major motion pictures. This has given a tremendous boost to our economy. It's a growing industry here. Some call it Hollywood East, and we're happy to hear that, but I think Nassau County is fast becoming home to the film industry. Last year, it meant $533 million in our economy. It employed 1,773 people. It contributed over $1.64 million in terms of sales tax and hotel tax, and 535 films called Nassau County their home. 2,109 days of filming here in Nassau County. And some of that filming involved a very famous actor that joins us here today, William Forsythe. Let's give him a big round of applause. From Boardwalk Empire, which filmed here, along with TV commercials and major motion pictures. And we're thrilled to have you, William. You've been a great face of the industry in supporting Nassau County in its efforts to really make this industry continue to grow. And when it grows, it creates other jobs from pre-production to post-production, which continue to grow here in Nassau County. So I hope everybody will take time to visit one of the showings. Certainly the certainly the Long Beach Film Festival, and Jack Schneerman and the City of Long Beach have been a great partner time and time again. I want to recognize Jack and the board, the City Council, give them a big round of applause, because it's important that government works together in order to promote this industry, and you see that here. And one day maybe the Long Beach Film Festival may be changing its name, since now it's branching off into Rockville Center and other areas, and we're happy because we're all one big county here. Again, I want to congratulate all those that are involved, many of them behind the cameras here instead of in front of them, that really have made this film festival a great success. And I encourage our residents to view the wonderful program that they have this year. First year with official program. That's what they're growing each and every year. Where's that program? Show them that program. Look at that. We have now an official Long Beach International Film Festival program that lists all the great things that you can experience right here in Nassau County. Thank you very much for all those involved.
And last but certainly not least, the star of the show, the lead actor in our opening night film, LaMotta, The Bronx Bull, William Forsythe.
Everybody, it's good to be back in New York. I grew up in Brooklyn, and this is the first time I've ever attended an event in our beautiful state, and I'm really happy to be here in Long Island, which I've been coming here for quite a while. It's an honor to be here amongst all of you, and all I have to say is let's put on a good show, let's have a good time, because that, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Entertainment is all about us all getting together and having a good time. I'm certainly here to have a good time, and I hope you are too. God bless you.
On behalf of all of us up here, Ingrid, Dodd, myself, we thank you all for coming today. And we want to say a little hello to the Pope, because we know he'll be somewhere in town today. And he's also invited for a free festival pass to join us. Food, wine, craft beer, films, and cocktails. Red wine from Italy. So we thank you all for coming today, and we'll see you at the festival over these next 4 days. Thank you.
Hi, Gail King from Looking to Make a Difference with Gail. All the hubbub is going on. I'm at Malloy College for the Long Beach Film Festival. Tonight we're going to see the movie about Jake LaMotta. I'm really excited. It's called The Bronx Bull, and we're going to have so many celebrities in attendance, and I look forward to sharing all this with you. Gail King with Ingrid, Krumholz. You look absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. So do you. You always look gorgeous. I saw you this afternoon. You look just as beautiful.
Oh, thank you. But more amazing is all that you're doing for the community.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
No, I love the fact that you are so involved not only in film, but your community. Tell us a little bit about tonight. I know it's about Jake LaMotta. I know it's about movie, but it's also about bringing people together, isn't it?
It is. You know, we have a large growing film community here in Nassau County, and it's a catalyst for them to all get together, and it's a great place for everyone to meet, and you know, people have the same interests, and you don't really have to even love the film industry to be here, because there's something for everyone at this festival.
Now, this was started about 4 years ago. Where did the idea come from?
Well, Craig and I met at the Allegria Hotel, where I was the entertainment sales manager there, and he came in to do a party for his movie. He's a director, and we hit it off, and he, you know, said, look at this beautiful beach. You know, there's got to be a film festival here like there is in Cannes. And since then, he's been traveling the world, basically trying to figure out what the best festivals on the planet do and implement them here right in Nassau County.
Now, this is the fun, the beauty part of it. However, so much work goes into it.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that went into it that we don't see?
Oh gosh, well, you don't see that I had a red carpet in my trunk like for the whole week, that I just had a bag of Doritos because I didn't eat anything.
And touch up with makeup.
You know, yeah, exactly. But, you know, we have a lot of volunteers here, and without them, we really wouldn't have a festival. And we have amazing filmmakers. You know, it's all about the filmmakers and friends and family and the community coming together, so it's nice.
I want to thank you so much. I don't want to hold you up because I know you're going to be dragged all over the place.
Thank you so
but
much
you look
for coming. Thank you.
Thank
You look beautiful
you.
too. I appreciate your
Thank you.
support. I really do.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Mwah.
Thanks.
Originally from Buenos Aires, and then you lived in Vermont, New York, and Puerto Rico. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. This is a great evening. Now, your father was a famous conductor. Tell me a little bit about him first.
I love the name of your show.
Looking to Make a Difference.
Did you come up with that name yourself?
Yes, Gail King, Looking to Make a Difference with Gail, and that's the premise of the whole show.
I love it because that's why I got into the entertainment business, knowing that with entertainment I could have a positive impact on people, hopefully, and make a difference in their lives. Hopefully they leave the theater and go like, you know what, I identify with that. I'm going to go into my neighborhood, into my community, and proliferate that message.
I know that you're involved in different charities. I know you're involved in helping children, and I think that's a tremendous asset.
It all starts with kids. You know, we're all kids at heart,
I know.
but ultimately that's the only way we can make a difference on the planet as a species, as we evolve, is getting those values really instilled early on. You know, my dad did that for me at a very early age with he set the bar on excellence when it came to art. And also, you know, we grew up in a really tight family, so I'm fortunate, very fortunate.
And you know, Martin, no man is all good or all bad, as we know. And through my show, I've come to see that people can get second chances and actually do very well. What I want to ask you about this movie deals with that whole topic, the good in people, and how you got that out and expressed it through Jake LaMotta.
You're so right. That is a big theme in the movie, is second, third, fourth chances, 9 lives. And every day is a new day, and you got to follow your heart. And you know, in life, all we really want to do every day when we wake up in the morning is remind ourselves that we just want to do the right thing. And that's, for Jake LaMotta, it was about doing the right thing and not giving up, not giving in. Not giving up and not giving in.
His childhood was tumultuous at best. I know that his dad encouraged him to fight, get money, and to help pay bills. Did you share that in the movie? I can't wait to see it.
Yes. Yeah, you know, so I'm not ruining it for everybody out there, but Jake used to go out onto the streets, fight to help pay the bills at home. And he used to go out a second time in the night after his dad would spend that money. And he would help his mom. He helped raise his family. It's an amazing story of survival. He's a symbol of survival.
And hope. Now, as a former high school and college English teacher, I have to ask you about other themes, if I may.
Please.
Okay. What are some of the other themes that are intrinsic, and how do they help enable us to understand our values?
Well, the film really deals with also the psychology of boxing and the science of boxing, the physicality of boxing. But for him, it was always a cathartic experience. And I don't want to give it away in the story, but it's about, again, it's about doing the right thing and closing circles. And for him, that's what this story is. It was about him coming to terms with things he had done in his childhood. That was the only way he could find inner peace.
And that's a lesson for us to learn through this film, too. Now let's talk about you, violinist.
Violinist, did you say? You're very funny. Yes, I played the violin when I was a kid, and it sounded like cats in heat. That was my style, cats in heat.
I was forced to give it up, were you?
Oh, gosh, you know what? My dad used to crack the whip, not unlike Jake's dad, and my fingers would bleed. But then I discovered the piano. And I still love the violin. In fact, the other day, I have a 1.5-year-old son. His name is Noah, and he is a shining bright light for the whole planet. And I found an old violin in the house, and it brought me right back to my childhood. It triggered that.
Do you see life through the eyes of your child?
All the time, yes.
You can study people that way and find out so much about them as well, can't you?
Yep, I agree.
And where you go from here?
From here, I go to hugging you. Thank you so much.
A pleasure.
Likewise.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
I'm here with, now, is it comic or comedian, Rob Magnotti? Is it comic?
Comedian actor. Comedian
actor,
Rob Magnotti.
You're a SAG actor?
Yes, I am. SAG-AFTRA.
SAG-AFTRA, same here. Tell me a little bit about your background, what you've been doing, and where you expect to go from here.
I'm a comedian actor, and I do a lot of characters, impressions, physical comedy, stand-up comedy, all mixed together. I'm a high-energy act. I've been on Fox 5 TV's Uptown Comedy Club, Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 with Kevin James, The Late Show with David Letterman.
Who's your favorite person that you do an impression of?
There's a few of them, but Al Pacino would definitely be one. Hoo-ah! Look out now. I got a few more. And then there's Nicolas Cage, who definitely has quirks and a uniqueness about him, and he's an amazing actor as well. Of course, William Forsythe here tonight. Paul Sorvino and Joe Mantegna have been inspirations to me, along with
see Joe
Penelope Ann Miller too.
Well,
I'm really
I can't
looking
see you looking
forward
like that, but...
No, that would be a lot of makeup there. But I am looking forward to the Bronx Bull tonight here at the LBFFNY, and I'm here to support independent film.
You are a Long Islander.
I'm a New Jerseyite.
How
Yes.
did you end up in Long Island?
I was actually born in Long Island, but raised in New Jersey.
Where on Long Island?
Hempstead, as a matter of fact.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, not that far from you.
Yeah.
That's great. So then you went to New Jersey?
Yes.
And what brought you here tonight? How did you end up here?
Well, I'm here to support independent film. Craig Weintraub and Ingrid Krumholz do an amazing job. Last year for the awards ceremony, I performed my stand-up comedy act, and we had a lot of fun, so they invited me back again to be part of the festival this year.
Now, you're very young, but you still have to have a bucket list. What is it you would love to do, but you just haven't been able to do it yet?
Travel to Italy. Have to do that.
You have to do that.
That's going to be on the list there.
I could just see you coming home with the Italian accent.
Oh, yeah. I go there, I come back like this, hey.
Now, I'm also a SAG-AFTRA actress. What movies have you been in other than the ones you mentioned?
I was in A Beautiful Mind. Coincidentally enough, with Jennifer Connelly. I mean, I was an extra and then a featured extra, and they brought me out of the tent. Ron Howard directed me. I was with like 5 other extra actors, and they said, Ron Howard wants you in this scene. And I was like, okay. And I boogied up to the set, and he directed me in a scene with Russell Crowe, which was very exciting, and Ed Harris.
Now,
so that was an experience I'll never forget.
Comedians are also very serious actors.
That's true.
Yes. How did you get into comedy, and are you masking a serious side?
No, I just think I have that funny side and serious side. And funny, talking about serious acting, I just studied with Chaz Palminteri. I took his master class.
Love him.
And what a great guy, an amazing actor, writer, and a teacher. So I really enjoyed taking his class and learning from him. And he's a big supporter of independent film, too. So coming from his class to this festival is a good transition.
What advice would you give to aspiring comedians and actors?
Just enjoy the ride and, find your voice and keep going.
And honesty, correct?
Oh, honesty, absolutely.
Where are you go up to next?
I'm off to next. I'll be at the NYCB Theater here in Long Island for the Long Island Comedy and Music Festival, November 6th. I'm part of that. They got a great lineup of comedians and music bands, so I'm really looking forward to that.
One last question. How does your family feel about all this?
Oh, they're very excited. They've always supported me, especially my brother, who's my manager, and you can't do it alone. It's really difficult. You need other people. You need a support system and a team, and I'm grateful and blessed that I have that.
Thank you so much, and have a lovely
Gail.
evening.
My pleasure. Nice
Make
to
us
meet you.
laugh. I'm here with the beautiful DiStafano. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, this is a terrific evening, and I'm so happy to see you. Tell me about tonight and what it means to you.
For me, I'm on the advisory board of the Long Beach International Film Festival, so it's very important to me. I've watched it grow from the beginning, and it's amazing what they've been able to accomplish in such a short period of time.
It's only been 4 years.
It's only been 4 years, and it has just grown and grown and grown. And it's so exciting to be a part of something that just keeps on evolving. And I love film. I love any event that brings a community together and supports the arts. And I think there's so many talented filmmakers who work so hard and never have an opportunity for anybody to see what they're working on. So what a beautiful way to celebrate them, to educate our community, and to have a great night out at the movies.
What about the movie tonight? You're young. What do you know about Jake LaMotta?
You know what? I don't know much, to be honest. I am excited, and that's why I'm here to watch that. But I watched the trailer like this. Oh my God, gosh, it's a lot of blood in this movie. But I'm interested to learn more and to see how they tell the story.
Do you have any favorites in the festival that you think just might do it?
I'm really excited to see Jennifer Connelly's film on closing night. So I think I'm most looking forward to that. I'm a fan of hers, and I'm excited they don't even have a trailer for it yet. That's how new it is. So what an opportunity to be able to premiere that.
Now, you're a reporter, and you get so much information from so many different people. Do you want to write your own story or movie?
My own movie.
This could be a first. What do you think?
I said if I ever have my own movie or a movie about my life, it would be called Running in Heels.
We got to check those out.
Or Waiting for the Long Island Railroad or Sitting in Traffic. But, I love to write. I write a lot of articles. I've written many books, none published yet, but
I'll get there.
Nonetheless. Hey, that would be great, but I don't know that that's where my most talent lies.
What haven't you done? You've accomplished so much in your short life, but what haven't you done that one day you say, I'm going to do that?
I would love to start my own charity.
Oh, I love that. I can help you.
And that's my dream, is to be able to, I always said, as cheesy as it sounds,
no, it doesn't
it's the
sound
absolute
cheesy.
truth. My dream was to be able to work in television and tell people stories and meet ordinary people with these extraordinary lives and these extraordinary people that have
Sounds like my show.
to tell. And I always wanted to be able to have some kind of a platform and tell those stories, but in turn, anything, I don't want to call it fame that I receive, I'd like to turn it around and use it for
and
good.
give it back to
give
the
it back and be able to use my platform to do good. So
See why we all love her? Thank you
I
so
know
much.
it sounds so cliche, but it's the truth.
No, you know what? The truth always comes out, and I love
And I want to have a big farm with all the stray dogs. They could all live and have homes. Okay, I'll end with that.
Looking to Make a Difference with Gail.
Yes?
I'm from Looking to Make a Difference, and this is all about making a difference.
Well, let's hope for the best.
Well, let's go back to your childhood. We spoke a little bit before about you, Julius Caesar, Shakespeare, and that's how it all started, isn't it?
Well, yes. I was 10 years old. I was actually blackmailed to do. I literally held over the counter because the teacher had something on me and forced me to do a play, and that's how I began theater in general.
But your work ethic comes from your dad, doesn't it?
Yes. My dad's work ethic was a complete different thing, but it definitely had to do with be 100%, get up every day, do the best you can do, and never stop trying.
You know what I love about what you do, and particularly Al Capone, The Untouchables, I love those works because you've spent so much time there in Chicago researching, and I felt you became that person. Do you see it a little bit different today in the movies? We're always so rushed.
No, I think a lot. There are people who care the same way, who put in the time and the effort to do something right. But there's a lot of people who don't. Absolutely. But if you love what you do and you want to do the best work possible, the idea is to get to know your subject the best way you can, and make it seamless, if possible.
Was Weed your favorite of all?
Which?
Weed, Bert?
Weeds?
Yeah.
Weeds is a great movie. It's one of the greatest movies ever made, and the only thing about Weeds that is sad for me is that it's very rare the movie is ever shown.
Now tonight we hear Jake LaMotta, and you know what? Very difficult for an actor to not see things in terms of black or white, but rather in terms of gray. There's so much goodness in different people as well. How do you bring that as Jake LaMotta?
Well, the moment I met Jake, I actually watched Jake travel towards me for 2 blocks. It was probably below freezing. Jake walked, I would say, 3-4 blocks. He was wearing a T-shirt and a cowboy hat, and nothing else. And it was freezing cold out, and I watched them walk towards me, and I just knew there was something very special about Jake, and something that I couldn't even begin to explain. As I got to know him, as I began to ask him questions and get to know who he was, I knew there was so much more to him and more that needed to be brought to life. So I did my very best in the most humble way to bring that to life.
One of the great themes is that you must never give up. Winston Churchill said it. I think Jake LaMotta said it. I can't wait to see how you show that.
But that's exactly what Jake said, to me was, I want people to know that I'm not a quitter. I keep going. I do the very best I can. I get up every day and I keep on going.
You have three daughters. You think they'll be going into the field as well? And how do you feel about that?
I really don't know anything about that.
Okay.
I don't know whether they will or they won't. I recommend they don't.
Okay, thank you so much
God
for your
bless.
time.